Hey everybody, Joe here. I know it has been forever since I've done a video on this channel, but I had to record this video today, complete with my Rip Van Winkle experimental COVID beard that I am still holding on to for the moment, because there's something time critical that came up, and I wanted to share this kind of very personal message with you. So this month it has been 13 years. It's going to be 13 years since my last serious professionally produced recording, which was North's Drowning in Sky album in 2008. And I don't know about you guys out there, maybe everybody's like, well, that was so last decade, Joe, but I've done a lot of work since then writing music, working with the International Concept Album Month project in Coalmo every March, putting out these experimental recordings. But I'd really still be interested in making a professional sounding recording at some point. I'd love to see what it would sound like to get some of this newer material that I've written over the years and some of this most recent material produced in a very serious way and make something high quality like Drowning in Sky was. So the reason I'm making this video today is because an opportunity to do something like that, at least a little bit to get started on that, has come up, and I wanted to tell you about it because you can help. So my good friend Jeff Elbel, producer out of Wheaton, Illinois, Happy Club Studio in Chicagoland, currently has a campaign open on Indiegogo to fund pressing to vinyl a fantastic album called The Three Finger Opera, which he started writing in the first in Coalmo in 2016. And the base goal has already been met. We're super stoked about it. He's got all kinds of great perks out there, CDs that are going to look beautiful for those who aren't interested in vinyl, all kinds of cool extra merch and stuff like that. It's a really great campaign. The reason I'm bringing this up is because there's a stretch goal in that campaign that we're short about, maybe $1,600 at the time I'm making this video or so. We're trying to close that gap. And the reason I'm interested is because this is a very close interest to me, because that stretch goal would press this record to vinyl. This record is just about out of print. There's very few copies left. And this stretch goal would allow us to not only have a vinyl copy of this, but a fresh digital reissue of this album as well. This is Ping's debut album, No Outlet, which I had a small part in recording as an engineer, which was really a great project. But the reason this is such a special record to me is because working on this record with Jeff really started to teach me what production was all about. And hearing what was done on this record and getting to help record it really opened my mind in ways that allowed North to move on to, for example, this record, North 5, which came out in 2001, shortly after No Outlet. And this, the leaps forward that we took in producing this record had a lot to do with what I learned making No Outlet. Now, of course, years later, when we made Drowning in Sky, we got to work with some fantastic people. Our producer was Brian Lilly, Ann Arbor legend, co-producer and engineer Jim Roll, another Ann Arbor legend, and Jeff Elbel also got to contribute to what was done on Drowning in Sky in 2008. And the result was a fantastic album that we still love. But since then, I have not had a chance to do a professional level recording. The experimental stuff's been fun. So here we are in this situation. I would love to see No Outlet get reissued to meet that stretch goal, to make that happen. I would love to have an opportunity to make a really great sounding recording. So Jeff and I have agreed that if the Indiegogo campaign to press No Outlet to vinyl reaches that goal, which is a $8,300 total goal, that we will work together to release a single of my original music recorded at Happy Club in Wheaton, Illinois. So for those of you who know Jeff, he's an outstanding producer. I'm very excited about this opportunity. This would get me a chance to take at least one Joseph Mancuso song, and that's new material, recent unheard material, and actually really render it in a professional recording. That's just, I know Jeff, it's going to sound great. So I'm very excited about that opportunity. So we've agreed that if we hit that goal, we will do that. Furthermore, Jeff has a $10,000 goal to release a music video for another song from Three Finger Opera. And Jeff and I have agreed that if we hit that goal, we will make a B-side to that single, to that Joseph Mancuso single. So that would be 2 new songs professionally produced under the amazing guidance of Jeff, and digitally released for everybody free at no cost, not just, just putting it out there for everybody to enjoy. So this is something I'm really excited about. I would love to see Jeff meet these stretch goals that mean a lot to both him and to me, and also have this fantastic opportunity to work with him to record some new material and get it out there. So in the description below, I'm going to put a link to Jeff's Indiegogo campaign. I believe it's only open for about another week and a half. Anybody who would love to see this happen, even the smallest contribution helps. There are fantastic perks. You don't have to be a vinyl fan. You can get CDs, you can get digital downloads, you can get some really cool merch. Anything you can do to help that campaign meet its stretch goal is also going to get some new music out there for me, really nicely sounding, professionally produced stuff. So I don't know if anybody else is interested in that, but I sure love to hear what that would sound like. So if there's any way you can help out, please check out the campaign. Please contribute, because it's really going to be a bonus for both of us and anybody who's a fan of either of those projects. So thanks again for listening. I appreciate you letting me drop this video where I look terrible into the middle of your weekend, but I really appreciate the support. Thanks to everybody who considers doing this, and yeah, have a good one.